Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my first playthrough of Bloodborne. In this first episode, I will show you how to get your first weapon, and also we will be exploring part of Yharnam, as well as get some new hunter gear, so stay tuned. So right here, as you can see, I have my character created, make it as however you like. And now we're gonna choose origin. These have, depending on what kind of like weapon you want to use, you should always try to go for the origin that has the most stats for your weapon, like an arcane or a blood tinge weapon. You should look for the one that has more blood tinge. If it's a strength weapon, look for an origin that has more strength. It would be easier for you to get to the one you need. So you have a weapon that needs 18 strength, you could always get for violent pest as a 15 strength. So the one I'm gonna go for is gonna require some strength, so I might go for violent pest or noble crowfate. Yeah, I'm gonna go for violent pest. No, not violent pest. Yeah, violent pest. So we begin. Then finish. Yeah. So just a quick disclaimer, I'm not going to be showing the cutscenes since this is a pure guide and you want to see that. I do have a Bloodborne playthrough on my channel, so I should have every for mostly every cutscene. But for this playthrough, I'm gonna walk through. I'm gonna be skipping everything. Okay, there we go. So here, right here, it's I'm gonna be showing you a few things. Alright. Yeah, you see this? This is basically telling you what you have to do. What's your objective? It says handwritten scrawl. Seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. As you can see, it doesn't really tell you much. And right here is a door, but it's Dark Souls. Nothing really opens from this side. So we'll get to that eventually. Don't worry. This is a 100% walkthrough, so I'm going to be showing you how to get everything, all the items, all items and stuff like that, all weapons. You roll with O, with the circle, and here, as you can see, there's these really tell you how to play, right? Attack with your R1. That'll be your light attack. Your charge will be with R2. This is right here, R2. And that's used for viscerals. And you'll see right now what I mean by that. As you can see, there's an enemy. It looks like a werewolf, but it's actually it's called a beast. And the thing with this, you're supposed to die to him to get your first weapon. But I'm gonna try and see if I could visceral attack him. I've played this game for quite a while, so I might be able to do it. But if it's your first playthrough, I doubt you'll actually get through it, be able to get through it like that. So just die to him, and you should spawn in the hunter's dream. So let me just see if I can get him. If not, then it's too bad, and I just die to it. But for him, you have to try and lure his range attack. You'll see right now. Okay. Let's see. Go this way. Oh, I got too far. Oh, there you go, I got it. Usually he drops Bloodstone. Yep, Bloodstone. Sometimes he might drop a upgrade map, but it's rare. It's a I forgot what they call it. Let me just Bloodstone Sharks. Yeah, there. That's the early materials for an upgrade weapon. Bloodstone Sharks. We'll find a few here in this area. My bad. Sorry. And yep, here there's. These should be bullets. Looks like bullets. Again, it's not open from this side. It is connected to the door we saw over there, so when we open this, we should be also going to be able to open the other door. It's like roughly like at the same time. You know, we open this one and then we go. There's like a little path that lets you open that door we saw in the clinic. Just take a look at my notes real quick. Now we're gonna go to the lab. We'll actually go to the registry. Here's a blood vials. And the door that doesn't open from the side. It's a gate. This guy, I wouldn't consider this one. You can, but if you have a visceral attack. Just that. Ooh, I almost got hit with that. Even if you're good at viscerals, even if you're good at viscerals, I wouldn't really suggest taking them on because it would take too long. Now we're going to the hunter's tree. Hurry up before I get hit. That. So yeah, now we're going to the hunter's dream. I'll show you around and things that you might want to know. There you go. Usually when you die to the werewolf or beast, that's why you wake up like that, because the game thinks you like died, but I didn't die. I used a lamp to get here, but usually that's every time. That's how it spawns you there when you die, like to your first enemy being a beast. You can awake her when you get insight, which is a little eyeball icon over here on the right below your blood echoes. Once you get your first insight, she'll wake up and you'll be able to level up. Here you go. Now this is where you get your first weapon, which these are the first starter weapons. I usually go for this, but this is also a good one. But for this playthrough, until I get the weapon of my choice, I'll be using this one. Now we just take that off. Now we just, slot it in. There you go. Attack 2. And it extends, for long range. I think every weapon has a transformation. And here's your. Always go with this one. This is good, but just I always choose this one. And you equip it. And now you just press the D-pad. There you go. D-pad to if you have two, you could toggle between, switch between. The same thing with the weapons. And right here, I think it's just. This is good. He's gonna talk to you about
You must be. Well, can I? You should just,
Here, this is where you fortify. Fortify your weapon to upgrade it. Is to repair it. Yes, this game, unfortunately, your weapon does break, but you could just repair it. Here, cost of blood, I used to do that. Which, and eventually you will be able to add some gems to make it stronger. And this, you'll see what this is for later. As well, I was explaining what these are to you later. This as well. And this is like a little shop, but you need to first unlock it. You'll see what it is later. Like I said, again, later. This is your little shop. Here. You can buy, these little. This is Blood Vial, which is your healing item. It's Quicksilver bullets used to, in this game is called Visceral Attacks, but in Blood, I like Dark Souls as a parry. And it's a bit easier to parry in this game than the Dark Souls. I'll show you how, and you'll see how easy it is. Molotov cocktail, which some beasts, usually beasts, are really weak to fire, and pebbles, which are really useful which are useful for like a new player, to like when there's a big mob. So now we're going back to the. We're going back to Central Yharnam, where the lantern I used to go to the Hunter's Dream. Okay, let me just take a look at my notes and see where. Okay, now I'm gonna get some of the items I didn't get. Because I didn't have a weapon and I didn't want to risk dying. Even though I probably could have, but I'll probably take too long. Because sometimes Visceral Attacks are kind of hard to get when you don't have a weapon. Now that I have one, I can easily take the weapon out. And it will also give me a chance pressing. Oh, well, slide down. Like you try to bait, like try to bait out. I got to. We'll do that. Jokes, Quicksilver bullets. Yeah, I didn't get this item, which it should be. More bloodhouse. Those guys, you see, they look like they're sleeping. They're not really sleeping. Yeah. Or dead. It's just to fool you into the. Here you got the Molotov cocktails. Those are usually saved for later. You'll see why. And I totally forgot about this, but there's usually a screech right here. And that right there is the tutorial boss. We'll get to him in the second episode. Here, I'm just going to show you around. Here I'm going to show you around Yharnam and get your materials to level up. I think it goes up to +2. You can get it to +2, but I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that. And this should be your pebbles. And these right here are really useful, like when you're a beginner, because you probably can't do with that. Well, me and a bunch of other players who've played Bloodborne and Dark Souls, we just go up to them and just well on like that. And I'm pretty sure if you tried it, if it's your first time playing this game, you probably won't you probably die often. So that's where the pebbles come into play. It's to lure your enemies. And right here there should be one. Just wait for him to finish. Here, the same thing. This guy looks like he's dead, but he's not. Just this guy, he broke this and just this is where a lot of you see like a big mob of enemies. Like I said, I would just go towards them and lure like a bunch of them. Just do that. Since I'm gonna assume this would be your first playthrough of Bloodborne ever, I'm gonna show you how I would do it for them. And you see them walking away? There should always be one behind. Just try to get the attention of one. Like you see.
Praise God! Yes, slavery and rest!
You can break it and then just that guy. Try to look at the thing. Oh yeah, also one mechanic of Bloodborne, when you lose your health, there's a little bit of chance to get it back. Like when you lose your health, there's a little red mark up in your health, and if you hit the enemy back, you'll regain your health back, as long as that is there. Once it goes away, you won't be able to. Here's some NPCs. They're not really nice to you. They're pretty much assholes.
Lads, you've come on. You'd open the door on a night of the hunt, but why would...
Keep that in mind, no NPCs here will actually help. Well, at least the ones that you don't see. Like these. Here's another item. It should be more. I think it's a Molotov. I should write that down on my notes. Here's another
Are
NPC.
you that outsider?
Sorry, I'm not talking too
Well,
loud.
sorry, but I don't want anything to do with you. Trot along, will ya?
Mostly everyone's sleeping, so I don't want to wake anybody up. No, I don't know.
Well, sorry, trot.
What do you say? Okay, like, see, and they come back every time there's like something like building. And if you lure two at a time, just it's fine. Just depending on the roll we have them on reach, and charge when they get close. Pick up, but if you're not dumb like I am, and came in the open when they were passing by, you should be fine. And lure just one by one. And then if you lure too many, just run towards safety, up here. And just run until they're stuck chasing you. Oh, look, here's another one. Little stick there. And over here, this is how you open this door. No gate. So I'm gonna show you something. Over here, there's a big enemy. See that? There's really nothing there. And yeah, he's quite tough if you don't know how to visceral. But there's openings, which I'll show you later because there's more around the world. So once he comes around, I'll show you there. Not right now because I don't want to risk losing my souls or dying. My blood, I should say, not souls. Again, here, this is some guy pretending he's dead. But yeah, no. Kill him. I think that's all the ones, like you see. That should be all the ones that walk this way. All the ones we just killed, those are the only ones that walk this way. I believe. If not, we'll see more. Oh, yeah, there's one guy over there hiding. You probably could spot him right there. Like, you could see him moving. And right here, oh look, an item, but this is Dark Souls. Well, not Dark Souls, but this is a Souls game, so look. Ready to ambush you. One thing I forgot to mention, when you lock on, you do like a side step, but when you're not locked on, you do a roll, so keep that in mind. and a Bloodstone Shark. Though is a material to upgrade. Now let's see what's the lore of this. Here it is. A solid shard that forms in cold blood after death. A substance in the blood hardens, and that which does not crystallize is called a bloodstone. At the workshop, these bloodstones are embedded in weapons to fortify them. So yeah, that is your upgrade material for this game. Okay, now this guy. Okay, trying to get to this area. I think there should be one. There should be one. Look, here's another enemy. Get him too. Oh, I'm.
You're
That's close. Okay, then we done again. So this tendency.
I'll mess up your brain!
Usually that doesn't load that many people, but if that does happen to you, just run. But if that doesn't happen to you, just you get close enough, you eventually reload them. Or you can just do the pills, which is why I have them. I think that's guy does it. Yeah, there you go. You see? Oh, watch out. I'm not trying to get too close because I'm not shoot at you. But as long as you're behind this fence, you shouldn't be able to shoot. You shouldn't be able to hit you. Try to get that guy over there, but right now, I'm not sure we can. Try not to get spotted by. Hopefully, he actually does come. I look like he's not coming. Guys. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could be able to take them on, but I'll wait for them to like pass by because there's a dog right here. Right here, just use your visceral attacks. I don't want to anger the dog. Okay, who's coming right back? Let's go. Aggroed another one. That's fine. Just try not to do that because, you know, you might get overwhelmed, but if you know, good on you. But I know it's your first fight too. Oh, you see, there's the dog. And right here, we'll find out what that is in a moment. Check. These dogs have really good hearing, so try to go slow. Just shooting them. And then just go. usually when you're in a visceral attack or opening a door, you have frame invincibility, so you can't get attacked by anything. They don't know what else should drop. So bullets, and this guy should drop. So bullets too. And there you go. You clear this whole area. And you basically don't need the pebbles. So get rid of those until you need them again. So now you know next time you need to lure open. I thought so if you need them, there's a lot of big mob of enemies. Just remember the pebbles and just lure one by one, and you should be able to get through it. This should be another Bloodstone Shark. Oh, never mind, it's a cold blood dude. Now these give you blood echoes. Droplet of cold blood containing blood echoes. Used to gain blood echoes. Unique sustained by the dream. Gain strength from blood echoes. Oh, sorry if I read slow. I can't really see my screen right now. It's too far. They imbibe. Can't really see. But with the thoughts of reverence, indeed, gratitude for the victims. So this gives you blood echoes. The higher the number, as you can see next to it, the more blood echoes it gives. Sorry for my stutter. I really couldn't see what my screen said. Here it is, Bloodstone Shark. Another material upgrade. Blood rouse, which is good for us because we need it. We'll go here eventually, so don't worry about this right now. We'll go there down there. I mean, here you could just, you want to skip that part of the level, yeah, you could go there. But if you want to get everything, just we'll eventually get there anyways. Here more NPCs that don't really help you. Okay, now what we're gonna do is ignore the guy over there. But you'll see them right now. We're gonna ignore that guy for now. We're gonna go over here. So if you're running out and you want to buy oil, that goes well with the Molotov cocktails. Throw your oil and throw your Molotov cocktail, and you do more damage. So every time if you have that, and their enemy is weak to fire, like a boss or just an enemy that you're having trouble with, throw oil in it, and then your Molotov cocktail. That should do a lot more damage. Now with these, there's also like a timing for it to get the visceral. That would just they could be pretty hard, but just keep at it and you eventually be able to get it. Oh, that was a torch. Torch doesn't really do any damage. You see, like it does, but it does very little. But usually it's mostly used for to light up dark areas. So keep that in mind. Don't think it does a lot of damage. It does not do any damage. Now coming up It's there's a few enemies up here, which you want to lure the dogs. Oh wait, yeah, there was also before we go up there. Before I forget, there's an item. I believe it was probably blood echoes. Alright, I was wrong. Cold blood dude. Also that door is, Dark Souls locked. Locked by device, I should say. Right? Yep, closed by device. Close enough. We'll also get to that in this episode. Here, this is where there's a bit of enemies. The dogs. You know, like, you're stuck up there. You can get him stuck up there and just, that way he doesn't attack you. Here you go. Try to get these right here. Try to do that. That way you don't get overwhelmed. Quite a lot of enemies. When you're trying to fight, a horde of enemies. Besides this, which is now we have 20. 20 is our max. There's a way to increase that with something called what were they called? I don't remember the name, but hopefully it comes to me. Okay, now you're pretty like, yeah, I remember that. Just because the first one was easy to kill, don't make the mistake and think you'd probably be able to kill these easily as well. The one in the beginning had his health cut in half, but these don't. So they take much more damage than the first one did. You just run past them. That's my suggestion. Run past them. But before we go there, I'm gonna show you how to get better, gear. Well, it's not better gear, but it looks better. And looks much cooler than what you have. But it looks way much cooler. Another, Bloodstone Shark and Pebbles, I believe. Pebbles. And watch yourself here. Go off here and just miss that plank. That right there, that plank right here, and just fall straight now and die. Or you could go around and get to this ladder. And you just go down right here, drop down. And come down. I forgot I need it. And the same here. I'll just go this right here to lose less life to fall damage. Drop here and then just drop here. Anyway, this guy, try to get him to fall down here. That way, there's not as many and you get overwhelmed. Because this guy is much tougher than the other enemies we've faced so far. He should probably fall off, hopefully. Yeah, there, he fell off. And what you can do with this guy is the same thing. Try the Visceral Attack. Usually you see the opening like when they're gonna do like a charge attack, and when they're like midway during that attack, that's when you shoot them. Look, I got a Bloodstone Shark. Usually it's rare drop, so don't think you're always gonna get one. Usually they drop blood vials though, so you ever kill a bunch of these, You know, you can farm those for blood vials if you're ever in need. That guy right there. He is way worse than. Oops, I accidentally used the wrong word. He's way worse. Another one. And I died. That was my bad. Be right back. As I was saying, try to be careful. Oh, I got another Bloodstone Shark. I did not think that was gonna happen. Oh, look, he has my echoes. When their eyes are going, that means they have my echoes. Okay, dang it. Don't want to die to him again. Try not to get hit by this. Get hit this hard at early game. Usually, once you level up, that won't be too bad. But yeah, there's another one, but he's a bit easier to take care of because of his where he's at usually, because you can see he's over there not looking at you. If you're good enough, you're able to get him all. You're able to kill him without him noticing. Visceral attack him from behind. Try to get this, try not to. You can see there's a rat here. These guys. And I'll probably need the pebbles again. I'll try to get the pebbles because there's a lot of rats here. Get a little on me. Too close, too far away. Too far away still, okay. Yeah. Try to go. This. To the first official boss of the game. Might be a little hard. I don't know. I might think about not doing it in this episode, but I do want to make this series a little long. I don't want to make this series too long. Yeah, remember the guy that fell down here, so that's what you have to do. That's why I watched about the pebbles. Hopefully that reaches. I had a throwing knife, but I don't have it. I should go. You might want to go slow here because get this guy's attention. Okay, they should be good. Okay, there we go. There you go. And that's the hunter gear. You don't really need to come here to think you're not, if you think you won't be able to actually do this, but it's worth it for this cool looking gear you get. I mean, I like it. I usually roll with this one for most of the game until I get to Cainshurst Castle. It's really cool looking. I'll just get it out here. I might fast forward this part, so I won't talk much here. Okay, and we're up. Now that we're there, we're gonna go this way. That way, if you keep going, you'll eventually find the tutorial boss, but we're not going to him yet. We're just gonna run past these guys. Try not to get hit because they hit hard, especially early game. Yeah, this way. And you might think, oh, look, an item, but again, just Bloodborne. Look around your surroundings, so you know, be aware of your surroundings, I should say. And down here, there's really nothing besides this.
You ignorant rat!
And this guy, but he's in a wheelchair, he can't really. Like, he's very slow, so he should be easy pickings. Oh, look, and there's another note right here. When the hunt began, the healing church left us, blocking the great bridge to Cathedral Ward as old Yharnam hunted to the ground that moonlight night. Doesn't really tell you much either. Yeah, this game is pretty vague when it comes to what you have to do. So, to show you what to do, and so you don't get lost. Here you go. This is your business. Another Bloodstone Shark. I think we might get it enough to go to. We might have enough to get it to a +2. Here. Get this door, which is a shortcut. So if you die, and you got here, and then you die when you come over here. Here it is, shortcut. And now you have to do all of the things all over. We have to go this way. Unfortunately, there's 2 brick trolls. So, try to visceral. Try to get that parry on them. Let's see. I'm just kidding. You could also stun lock them with, this spin attack, but it's much faster if you just. Okay, trying to get that. Okay. There you go. Oh, shiny coin. It's useless. Well, not completely useless, but it's really trash. There you go. And this is another door you can use. So if you don't want to fight those trolls and you die, you could just run past them and just open this door and just every time you die, you just run through here easily. If you can't, if you're having a hard time with the trolls. Up here. If you kept running and you didn't pass this area right there, you could have fought here as well. Get this. Now we're going down to this area to open a shortcut that's right here. That should have showed you. Right there. There's an elevator, but you have to go down here first, unfortunately. And we're also gonna get a useful item for the first boss. There's dogs here, so they do escape. Next time I come here, the one that's supposed to escape up there is gonna be there, you know, even if I kill them inside the cage, it doesn't really matter. There's another dog here. Really cool blood do. And you see this darkest part of this door. You want to come out. But unfortunately, to go with us.
You're a hunter, aren't you?
Because you don't have a safe place for her. As you see right here,
Right, well, if you're so what
the options it gives you, it says no, because you don't have anything until you
Go
get the
on.
first boss. And here, this is gonna lead us to the shortcut. Crow Hunter, Eileen. She has a story quest you want to follow. It leads to a really cool weapon, but it's a really hard fight at the end. You don't fight her, you fight another hunter, which you eventually get to see. If you haven't played this game and you're following it as a guide. There's a lot of guides out there, so you know you watch mine. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Here you go. This is where you find Crow Hunter, Eileen. She gives you 2 items, so just keep
But
talking
I'm
to her.
here.
She is a bold hunter's mark, which you could use to, like, if you're low on blood vials or something and you know you're not gonna make it through the area, just use that. Takes you straight to the lamp.
Prepare yourself. There and
And
was.
a gesture. I'll show you a gesture
What are
in
you
the next
saying?
episode. I'm gonna get to this fast, you know, I don't wanna make this thing too long. There you go. You can see that those items, you get them right now. I don't wanna fall. Cold do. Nice. Good use right here. Just one chop. And it drops. You see what these are right now. In a second. Try to get through here to land here, that way you don't. And fortunately there's one of those. I might heal the way that way. If it hits me, it don't lose too much. Hopefully I don't aggro it while I walk towards him. Yes, there we go. Oh, there we go. So yeah, watch out. There's another one. Unfortunately, in this area. But again, you know, if you're good at Viscerals, don't need to worry about them too much. Oh, there's some guy shooting me. Hold on, let me just okay. He has a long reach. Maybe I should go kill him. Yeah, I'll go kill him. Usually, I don't know why every time I get through this area, he's been here. I missed that item, my bad. Now back to this guy. Easily. Gloves, which is good for us. down there, that's where the items I got fail. So I'm gonna have to go down there and then up again, and then down there and up again. So I'm probably gonna fast forward that part when I get there, which we'll get there in a second. I'll get this guy. Alright, so I'm back here again. Let's try that again. And I'm gonna try not to die this time. I'm gonna get this guy first real fast. And, oh look, he hasn't caught my attention. So, okay, he's over there. Oh, okay, he has my souls. Where's the other guy? Okay, he's over there. Be fast, be fast. I gotta be fast. Okay, there you go. Okay, just go back here before he attacks again. See if I can get that. No. Okay, that was dumb. Gotta be careful here. Come on, do what I need you to do. Okay, there you go. I got him. Needs a little bit of hits. There you go. Alright, what did he drop? Just blood vials, which is good for us. And just get this item. That's another cold blood. And what did he drop? Most likely, yeah, quicksilver bullets. Okay, over here there's more crows. So just try to do an overhead attack. And there's actually one thing. That's right as I said that. And down this is where we're going down here. But first we're gonna actually go up there for a story quest. For a story quest. And an item that we need for the first boss. Well, if we're not counting the tutorial boss, that is. But first we're gonna go get the items that we dropped. And hopefully I can get this in the first. Yep, I got it. No, I did not get it. Pebbles. Nothing here. And there should be nothing over here either. Have I done correctly? Let me just check, double check, you know, I don't want to miss an item. Yep, I was right, there was nothing there. Here, watch out, because there's some rats. Alone, they're not really a threat. I mean, and this is an important item. The Madman's Knowledge. That gives us insight, which we're actually going to use right now. But first, let's read the description of this. Skull of madman touched by the wisdom of the great ones, used to gain insight. Making contact with eldritch wisdom is a blessing, for even if it drives one mad. It allows one to serve a grander purpose of prosperity. So this gives insight, and this is having one insight will bring the doll to life, so we can now level up. Which is a good thing now that we have quite a bit of souls. We're gonna keep coming up here, and I'll probably fast forward this part so you don't have to be like see me do this twice, because Okay, there should be one here. Yeah, look, here it is. And I believe that's... Oh, hold on, there's two right here. I have to watch out. Oh, I fell. That's fine. I believe this cold dew, I think. Yeah, I don't know, it's a Bloodstone Shark. And now, well, we have to go down there anyway, so. As your main weapon, you might, I've never really used it, but it's a pretty good starting weapon. The saw spear. And that's pretty much it here, so, but I'm gonna take care of these guys. Because I can. More souls. More echoes, I should say. Oh, they did not die. What is that? I'm not sure what. Oh, stop. I don't remember how that rat got down there. Might have been from up here. But there's nothing up here. We still have to go down there and take care of it anyways. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? Right here. Attack. Does a lot of damage, as you can see. Oh, it's a Bloodstone Shark. Never mind, I was wrong. So now we're gonna go get an item we need for the first boss. First boss is called a Father Gascoigne, and we're actually gonna go meet one of his daughters. She's gonna give us a key item for the fight, which allows, on the second phase, it's gonna allow me to stun him. I think you could do it 3 times, I believe. I think there's another madman's knowledge. Yeah, another madman's knowledge. So if you missed the other one, you have this one to use for insight. But, well, if you follow this guide, you won't miss it, so don't worry about that. Another brick troll. This is probably the only brick troll that has a weapon on him, but it's fine. Just walk slowly and you'll be able to get the visceral. That looks another NPC that doesn't really say nothing to you.
Wretched outcry of heaven.
They don't really help. They don't really tell you nothing. So if you see those doors, just pretty much ignore them, unless you want the audio. I mean the audio, the line. You know, if you want to hear what they have to say, and that's fine. But other than that, just ignore them. And this is a shortcut. Well, I don't really say a shortcut, but it leads back to this area. And this is Father Gascoigne's daughter.
Are you?
Who
I
are
don't
you?
know your
I
voice.
don't know you.
But I know that's not. Are you a hunter?
She's just gonna tell you about her father.
My mum. Daddy
and her
never came
mom.
back from the hunt, and she went
shit.
to find him. But now I'm all alone.
And see, you have the choice to refuse or find the girl's mother. Well, I'll just, find her mother.
Really? Oh, thank
We'll
you.
find out what happens to her.
Mum was a red jeweled brooch.
Not good.
It's so
She's
big
dead.
and beautiful. Oh, I mustn't. If you find
And she gives us a tiny music box.
it
That's
plays
the
on
item we
Daddy's
need.
face, and one day, Mum's.
And later we'll come back to, after we beat Gascoigne, to further her quest line, which doesn't really do much, because she ends up also dying. It's a Bloodborne game. It's a Souls game. Mostly everyone's fates in this types of games don't end well towards the end. And here, these guys, they look dead, but they're not really dead, so they do a lot of damage. I wouldn't recommend they also take a lot to kill, so yeah, kids suck. They also have a puke attack, which I thought that was one of these enemies. Yeah, it was just a crow. They usually drop blood vials, so they're easy to kill. So you're low on blood vials. It's a good place to farm them. And also, where we got this is actually up here. Like, everything really connects. It's up there. If you look down there from up there, you can see this area, which is pretty neat how they actually connect everything. Like in every Dark Souls games, besides, I think the only one it's probably Elden Ring, since it's open world, like completely open. I got hit. Oh, look. How did I? Oh, there's a peak attack. I'll just stay back because it. And there's this one over here hiding. That's guarding a. You see it? It's guarding an item. Oh, okay. It's a Bloodstone Shark. We have a few of those already. You should probably be able to get it to +2, or at least almost a +3. Alright, let's just get that pig. There's a pig over there. We're ignoring him for now. We'll get to him in the next episode. He's pretty easy because you could like get behind him and get a visceral attack on him, like the charge attack. So this is probably the only pig that's kind of easy to take on. And over there, that's Gascoigne, and you can see there's a few enemies there. In the next episode, I'll show you how to actually get over there. Like, you can actually skip it, you know, just go down through the pig. So that's what we're gonna actually be doing instead of actually going through the whole bridge, which I mean we could do, but just to make it easier on you guys, I'll probably show you how to do it. But I'll be using the shortcut from the bottom. Oh, there's a big trolls. You just cut through them and then just go through here. And you're back. So this is where I'm gonna be ending the episode. And next time I'm gonna be taking on probably 2 bosses and being Father Gascoigne and I lost my train of thought. God dang it. And the Cleric Beast. The Cleric Beast would be the first one we take on. And next would be Father Gascoigne. After Father Gascoigne, we're gonna go to the next area, which is the Cathedral Ward, and I'm gonna show you how to get to the Old Yharnam. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.